What's going on, guys? Sitting in the van at an undisclosed location. I know the lighting is bad, but I guess I could put these lights on if I wanted. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know this is a quick message for Rosie. It's for you, Rosie. I saw you running your mouth about me once again, and I'm going to elaborate on some things about you. Okay, first of all, you're wishing bad karma upon me. Not cool, because that bad karma that you wish upon me is going to come back at you tenfold. When you say that that I'm obese and I'm not healthy and I'm not going to make it to your age and blah, 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 you're projecting your negativity upon me. And that means that bad karma that you're putting out, whatever bad karma you put out mentally, verbally, along with the trolls wishing bad health upon me or something bad happened to Lisa Marie, that karma is going to come back at each and every one of you, including you, Rosie, tenfold. That's a fact of life. You say that I'll never be able to afford a home or have a credit rating, blah, 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 all that stuff. First of all, I already own my home. My home was Lisa Marie. I have no desire to own a sticks and bricks home. But if I really wanted to have a home, and I really wanted to repair my credit, I could do that. But you know what? I don't have to. You want to know why? You want to know why, Rosie? Because I can do whatever I want in my life. And if my home to Lisa Marie is paid for and I'm happy with the van life, why would I want to own a home? And if I can pay everything in cash, why would I need credit? But if I really wanted to, I could repair my credit and get a better credit rating and have credit cards and be in debt just like everybody else and have a mortgage. If I really wanted to do that, I could do that. Whatever I set my mind to, I can do. I didn't really want to get a CDL. Hey, how you doing, Chris Keep? But I went ahead and got it. So, I just want to let you know in a nutshell, your cheap wig doesn't impress anybody. Your cheap $9,000 butt job doesn't impress anybody. Your crooked snaggle teeth don't impress anybody. Your cheap Daisy Duke shorts and your Skechers tennis shoes don't impress anybody. You don't impress me with your little cheap panel van. You don't impress me with eating your cheap ramen noodles with back shrimp from China. You don't impress me with your cheap baby spring salad that you have with cheap Thousand Island pre-made dressing and a bunch of salt on the top. A lot of things that you do don't impress me. Your cheap panel van doesn't impress me. There's a lot of things that you do that don't impress me. Your crappy cinematic videos don't impress me. They don't. And there's a lot of things that you can't accomplish in your life that you haven't been able to accomplish in your life. And I'll tell you those things right now, your failures. First of all, you lost your wife. You lost your wife. You lost your family, and you almost committed suicide with your own admission by leaving your family to become a so-called quote-unquote trans. Your daughters disown you. Your whole family disown you. Your wife disowned you. That's what caused your divorce. And that's what caused your daughters to not like you and also to almost disown you and almost where it caused you committing suicide. Before you bought your so-called home in the ghetto. So, on top of all that, like I said, and the reason that you had all these failures is because you're a selfish, narcissist person, and you put yourself first before your family, before your friends. So you decided to be a trans because that's what you wanted to do. Not because that was what was the best interest of your family or your wife or your daughters or your whole family. You did it because you're a selfish, self-centered, narcissist person. You're a father, and you're a failure as a father. Why? Who wants to see their father as a trans? What wife wants to see her husband turn into a trans? And what family, let's face it, wants to see their son turn into a trans? So you are a failure to your family, you are a failure to your daughters, and you are a failure to your wife. And on top of that, you're not even a passable trans. You're a failure to the trans community because you're not a passable trans. So, in fact, even the 10-year-old kid in Toronto, Canada, at the shopping mall knew that you were a man because he told his parents, Mom, Dad, he goes, that was a man. And then I proceeded to tell you that, and you proceeded to tell me that, oh my gosh, I've never been doxed out as being trans and I'm passable, blah, 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 which is a bunch of baloney. It's a bunch of baloney. You're not passable, and you know it. You've been called a man, you've been called sir by children and by many people in retail outlets and in restaurants, blah, blah, blah. You're not passable. You look like a dude, you sound like a dude, bottom line, you are a dude. You don't carry yourself like a woman, you don't dress like a woman, you don't talk like a woman, you don't act like a woman. You're a man, you're born a man, you'll always be a man, and you're not a good representation of a feminine transsexual. So that being said, that's a fact right there. That's a fact right there, you know. Anyways, there's a lot of things that you have been a failure at in life that you haven't been able to accomplish in your life. You're a failure as a father, you're a failure as a husband, and you're a failure as a person who is so-called a representative of the trans community. You're a failure to the LGBT trans community. You're also a failure as a friend. You're a failure as a lover, as a girlfriend to Missy Jen. That's why she dumped you like a bad habit and moved out of California. You're a failure to me as a friend because you sold me out for the trolls, and you lost your friend of 6 years and the biggest name in the RV community, Elvis Travels. Because, again, you're a narcissist person. You will do anything that will benefit you. You will do anything that will benefit you, your narcissist personality, and that means selling out your friends, selling out your lover, Missy Jen, selling out your family, your daughters, your wife, and even your old family. Why? Because you're a selfish, self-centered, narcissist person. And you'll do anything to benefit yourself if it comes to feeding your ego, feeding your personality, and feeding your narcissist behavior. And also, that's including siding with the trolls and putting YouTube first, putting YouTube before your lover, Missy Jen, putting YouTube before your friend Elvis Travels, putting YouTube and all these trolls that follow you before your daughters, before your wife, and before your own family. You're a loser. You're a lowlife. You're the lowest scum that I've ever seen, street trash that I've ever seen in my life. You're not a Californian. You'll always be Baltimore street trash. Bad street trash, like Ric Flair says. You come from the gutter. You're not from a great You come from the gutter. You come from the gutter. Your father and mother didn't raise you to be who you were. You chose to be who you are. You're a freak. You're a lowlife. And that's why you lost your family, you lost your wife, you lost your daughters, you lost your friends, you lost your lover, Missy Jen, because you are a lowlife, narcissist, selfish person. And you need all these people and all these lowlife trolls to tell you how great you are behind that screen every day. Why? Because you need validation outside of the circle of the people who really cared and loved about you. You know why? Because you lost all the people that all love you don't care about you anymore. Why? Because you've disowned them. You're a disgrace and embarrassment to your family. You're a disgrace and embarrassment to your daughters. You're a disgrace and embarrassment to your wife. You're a disgrace and embarrassment to the trans community within itself because you don't represent the trans community in a good way. Because you don't carry yourself as a woman. You act like a guy, you talk like a guy, you look like a guy. And you don't support the LGBT community. You're not an activist. You don't support them in any way. You misrepresent them. So you're a failure to your family. You're a failure to your friends. You're a failure to society, and you're a failure to the LGBT trans community altogether. And so there's a lot of things in your life that you're a failure at. There's a lot of things in your life that you can't accomplish, that you haven't been able to accomplish. If I want to accomplish getting a stupid home and having a stupid mortgage and having credit card debt and payments, I can do that. I don't have to do that. You want to know why, Rosie? Because I own my home, the Lisa Marie, that I can take anywhere. I don't need credit cards because I work and I have cash at hand and I can pay for whatever the hell I want, paid in full. Just like Mr. Overton, the 112-year-old black guy on YouTube that died, and he paid for everything in cash, his house and everything. And that's what my dad taught me, to pay everything in cash. I don't need financing. I don't need credit. I don't need banks. When you got cash in your hand and you work an honorable job, you can pay for whatever the hell you want in cash and pay it in full. So I don't need credit cards and I don't need a mortgage payment. But if I wanted to, I could get that if I wanted. There's a lot of things that you can't accomplish in your life. You can't get a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a husband. You have severed your relationship with your family because you're a narcissist. You're severed your relationship with your lover, Missy Jen. You severed your relationship with Elvis Travels, your good friend. You're a sellout. You're a lowlife. And there's a lot of things that you're a failure at. And everything about you, to me, I don't like. There's a lot of things I don't like about you. You don't know how to dress. You dress like a freak with your cheap wig and your cheap sunglasses and your baseball cap and your Daisy Dukes and Skechers tennis shoes. You look like a freak. You don't look like a man. You don't look like a woman. You don't look like a trans. You look like a damn freak. That's the bottom line. You look like a damn freak. And I can go on and on and on about your failures, about how crappy your life is, from your crappy home in Santa Rosa, that you don't even know how to paint a nice color. Who paints their home? Who paints their home an off-white and a green color? You look at your sound room. It's the ugliest room in your house. In fact, your whole house is ugly. You look at your sound room, and you got this homemade cabinet made out of these steel rods and this press board. It looks like crap. Your rug doesn't match your curtains. Your paint doesn't match your couch. Your couch doesn't match your curtains. Your rug doesn't match your curtains. Your house is ugly. You don't know how to decorate your house. You don't know how to put pictures on the wall. You don't have a good sense of style. You need a makeover. Your face needs a makeover. Your body needs a makeover. And your house needs a makeover. You have a very, very bad taste in colors and a very bad taste in style. So, and the $9,000 that you paid for your butt job, your butt is still as flat as hell. My butt looks better than yours, and I never even had an ass job. So, that's the bottom line. You're a flat-assed freak with big fake boobs, with a cheap wig and a snaggle teeth. You're one of the ugliest people I've ever seen inside and out in my life. Your house is ugly. You're ugly. Bottom line. So I want to put that out there for you to see and know. And people are going to record us and put it all over YouTube, and my voice is going to be heard, and you can still keep on running your mouth about me. I could care less. But you're a failure in your life. And you'll always be a failure. You'll always be a loser. And that's the bottom line. And when we went to the Mustang Ranch and you called all these people to watch you and give you money, chumps, they saw your true colors, and you want me to lie to the people. You're a liar, you're a narcissist, and your 29,000 subs are fake. They're fake bought subs. You don't have 29,000 subs. Your subs are fake. So that's all I want to say about you. I could go on and on and on. I could write a book about you. I could write a book about how crappy you are and how crappy your life is and how you're a failure in many, many ways. And that's the bottom line. So now all you have is these trolls that follow you and tell you how great you are. And you have a lot of people who hate your guts, but they can't have their say because you have a lot of moderators that block your trolls. So a lot of people hate your guts. A lot of people give you a thumbs down. A lot of people don't like you because they know you're a fake flake. And but all those people's voices are silenced because all your moderators block them. So anyways, I don't really have much else to say about your low-life sorry ass. You can go F yourself. I could care less about you. Just keep my name out of your mouth. But you are a low-life. You always will be a low-life. And there's a lot of failures that you have in life, just like we all. We're not perfect, but you have a lot of failures. But you never like to mention your failures. And the day that Missy Jen left your house, according to the news, you wanted her to leave early, and you rushed her out of there disrespectfully. Missy Jen is not your friend. She doesn't talk to you on the phone. You'll never meet her again. You're lying. She never comes to your chat. She never texts you. You never went to visit her. Everybody knows she's in Missouri, okay? It's old news. You've never visited her in Missouri. You're never going to visit her in Germany when she goes. She's never going to come to your home. She's not your friend. She's not your girlfriend. She's not your lover. You're a liar, low-life liar. And she dumped you like a bad habit, and I told her to dump you because I was right. You put YouTube before her. You're a lowlife. Just to let you know. Missy Jen dumped you. She's not your friend. She's not your lover. You're never going to meet her in Missouri. You're never going to meet her in Germany. And she's never going to come to your channel, and you're not going to have nothing to do with her. You want to know why? Because she's too good for you. That's why. So go around in your panel van with your cheap wig and your snaggle teeth, okay, and your flat butt and your Daisy Dukes and your hoodie and your cheap sunglasses and wig and baseball cap and cowboy Mexican hat, and go keep on making a clown fool out of yourself on YouTube. Because you are a clown and fool. You're a disgrace and clown and fool. You're a disgrace to the RV community. You're a disgrace to the trans community. You're a disgrace to your family. You're a disgrace to the state of Maryland and Baltimore. And you're a disgrace to Santa Rosa, California. You are a disgusting person. A low-life scumbag. Never seen anybody. I poof on you! I never seen anybody. I never seen anybody as a low-life, dirty scumbag like you are. Disgusting. I poof on you. Woo! So that's the bottom line. And I don't give a damn about YouTube. I don't give a damn about monetization. I love the people who gave me money and supported me. If you want to still support me and give me money, pay your taxes and show your love at PayPal.me/Elvis Travels. But I'm a working man, and I'm working, and I'm making my money, and I'm happy, and I don't need any of these damn people's donations. But if they want to give me money, they can give me money at PayPal.me/Elvis Travels and help me out with gas money to Chicago. My PayPal is always there. But the bottom line is this. I don't need their money. If they want to give money, it's there. I don't need YouTube, and I don't need any of these people's money. I can make friends in real life. I can enjoy life in real life, whether if I want to talk to a nomad or a person in a bar or go to a country and be a monger, I can do whatever the hell I want. You don't want to know why? Because I'm an honorable man, and I'm a working man, and I got money in my pocket. So, I just want to tell you, this is for you, Rosie. Where the sun don't shine, bitch. So, that's pretty much all I got to say. I had toof on you. And I'm sure that this video will be uploaded on YouTube, and you'll get a word of it, and you can keep on running your mouth about me, running your diarrhea about me. I could care less, but you are a failure in your life. And we're not perfect. You're not perfect. You're not God, and you are a failure. And all these things I said prove that you are a failure. And like I said, I'm not impressed with your junky house that looks like crap. I'm not impressed with your cheap wig. I'm not impressed with the cheap food that you eat. I'm not impressed with your cheap panel van. I'm not impressed with your cheap flat ass that you paid $9,000 for and is still flat, or your snaggle teeth. And I'm not impressed about your upbringing in Baltimore, like the bad street trash that you are in Baltimore. You are street trash in Baltimore. And God rest your dad's soul. He was a good man. He was an educated man. Your brother's a meteorologist. Your other brother's a real estate agent. Your whole family's doing good. They're good people. But why did you come out to be such a piece of crap? I don't know. Your parents didn't raise you like this, and your family is not like this. You come from a great family. But you want to know something? You're an outcast, you're a black sheep, and you embarrassed your family by doing the things that you do. You're a freaking clown. And look at your family. Look at how successful they are. Look at what great people they are. Look at your dad. Look at what he did. Look at your brother who's a chief meteorologist. Look at your other brother who's a real estate agent. Look at your kids, how successful they are. Why did you turn out to be the way that you are? You want to know why? Because you're a low-life scumbag narcissist who just cares about you. You. and you hurt your wife, you hurt your kids, you hurt your family, you hurt your friend Elvis Travels, you hurt your ex-lover Missy Jen, and that's why all you have is these low-life people. You're a low-life scumbag! And I'll tell you right here, I'll tell you right to your face. And that's the bottom line. And I can go on and on and on about how you're a lowlife and how I hate your guts and how much of a lowlife you are. So listen to this message, digest it, put it in your thick skull, and I can go on and on and on and on and on about what a lowlife loser that you are. On and on and on, but I hit with the main points. And it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I don't have much to say to your lowlife ass. Enjoy your life and keep on doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing. Have a great day, folks.